here's Brody Brazil.
I promise you, I am not saying this just for effect, just to get a reaction out of this. This is the honest truth. I don't think I'm going to be ready to shake a stranger's hand until at least 2023. Let's process that here in October of 2020. Even if you told me right now it would be deemed safe or appropriate to resume shaking a hand of a stranger in 2021 or 2022, I'm just telling you, I don't think I will be mentally ready for it until 2023. That is probably going to be my personal preference. And I realize what you're thinking probably right now. Shaking hands is one of the oldest gestures of humankind. It was initially done to show that you didn't have a weapon. It was a gesture of peace. I get it. But maybe now in 2020, shaking somebody's hand you don't know, maybe that is a weapon. Maybe it is a jeopardy to your life or your health. I'm just saying. And I also am a person who shook hands with strangers perfectly for 38 years. I turned 39 recently. And I never died because of it. Did I ever get sick now and then? Maybe. I'll never know. So I understand the thought of, well, it hasn't killed you yet, and these are crazy times. These are unprecedented times. But yeah, these unprecedented times during a pandemic, they're giving me tremendous second thoughts, tremendous hesitation of what it's going to be like in 12, 24, 36 months. Like, what is the new normal going to be? Because in 2019, if you met somebody and they put their hand out and you didn't, or you went for the fist bump, like there's a weird kind of communication there. There's a weird vibe. There's maybe offense taken sometimes. But now in 2020, it's a different story. And maybe even in 2022 or 21, it'll be less offensive, or the gesture won't even be initiated. When you meet somebody new, there won't be as many people even offering a handshake. Less people offering, less people accepting. When you think about shaking hands, have you ever shaken a clammy hand, somebody with a wet and warm hand that you just didn't expect or caught you by surprise? Did you also ever have a handshake that was like 7 beats too long? You're like, give me my hand back. Or how about a handshake that literally felt like a vice grip? Like, oh, my knuckles. If they're going to get through this, I'll be thrilled. There's a lot of just like weird stuff that happens during handshakes occasionally. Not most times, but occasionally. And there are some redeeming reasons for handshakes. A lot of people say they feel better about securing a business deal. It's that human contact. Okay, I get that. I also think of the phrase like shake hands and make up, right? Two people arguing, fighting. If they're not the hugging kind, or if that's not appropriate, a handshake usually lowers the tensions to the appropriate levels. But got to weigh the tables here. Positives versus negatives, risk versus reward, or just how you mentally feel about shaking anybody's hand anymore, especially a stranger. And that's why I really want to clarify here. I'm not talking about maybe shaking hands of people I know or feel comfortable with or would hug anyway. But a stranger, somebody you just met, you don't know where they were 5 minutes ago, 5 days ago. And what are the alternatives here? You going to fist bump everybody? Okay, that's been going on for years now. You going to do the elbow bump thing? That's just not enough people know that yet, or would even do it. So look, are we going to do away with the handshake for good? No, I'm not suggesting that. I'm just saying that right now and for the next couple years, the handshake should really, really, really not define our personal encounters with strangers.